Howdy, y'all. No, I did not make my video this morning because I was running late for work, so I had to haul ass and get there. Um, so I kind of want to touch back on the preparedness video, and it's a little bit of that, but more to do with winging it. And at my second Superstars writing seminar, somebody actually coined the phrase that I hillbillied the shit out of it, because usually whenever I'm on panels, I'm doing a solo talk, I just wing it. I got a couple of little bullet notes and I just run with that, and I do my thing, and I work the crowd. I work the audience. I see what they need and I adjust to their needs. And the reason for this post is because last night I kind of screwed up. We were running our second Kickstarter at Three Ravens. This one is for Space Pew Pew. And I clicked the launch button, not knowing that clicking the launch button will actually launch it, because I had it set up for scheduled date of August 1st, and it would take off from there and blah, blah. Yeah, no, it went ahead and launched it last night. Luckily, me and Batterina, we were on the phone. We had just finished polishing up the story and all the elements and things like that. And I hit the launch button. It's like, oh, wait, shit. It's live. Okay, what do we do now? Well, we need to post. Okay, so we come up with the premature pupination. So yes, Hillbilly had a premature pupination because I clicked the button and yeah. But we ran with it, and it actually worked out pretty damn good. We already hit our funding within a couple hours. We're hitting, I think we've hit the third stretch goal at this point. Freaking skeeters. So it actually worked well, and we hit it hard last night. We sent out posts. I hit it this morning, sending out more posts, notifications, all this and that. Stupid skeeters. And thinking on your feet and being able to come up with a plan of action quickly is a good thing. It might just have something to do with being ADHD from hell, but I've always winged shit. I've learned enough that I can just kind of take the reins and go with it and make things happen. I'm going to get this skeeter before it's over with. It's already got me a couple of times. After this weekend and the 1,200 miles that I put on the bike, that come in handy too. Between dropping the bike once, thanks to my knee buckling and side slipping, that hurt like hell. Wasn't moving. I was actually stopped, and I dropped the bike onto the side. But immediately knowing to shut off the engine, hit the emergency kill switch. And a lot of new riders really don't realize that you have that there. They'll panic and accidentally gun the engine, and it'll catch and take off and things like that. I got into a yellow jacket nest. That sucked. But I went into immediate, not decon, but alcohol on the affected area. Tried to pull some of the poison out of the site. Took a antihistamine, had the EpiPen ready, and luckily nothing happened. But I was ready. On the way back to the house, had somebody stop in front of me, and I nearly locked it up, but I knew enough to control the decel, slide to the side, and get stopped away from the traffic so I didn't bury myself in the back of a Toyota. And I attribute that to research, to knowing what I'm getting into before I get into it. Some of it's experience, but if you got a good idea of what you're getting into from the get-go, then you've got a good idea of what to do to make it work. With the Kickstarter, we pulled off a successful Kickstarter last year for the Car Warrior series. And when this one happens, like, oh shit, okay, now we need to do posts. We need memes. We need to throw this up there. We're hitting stretch goals already, so we need to throw that out there. And, we just went to work. And I'm teaching Batterina how to do this. He's a collaborator on this since it's his book, and he's been great to work with. I think he's about maybe as ADHD as I am, but It's okay. It works. Um, so, being prepared is a good thing. Digging in, diving into the information, learning everything that you can. Yes, I've got a newer Harley. I know it's got an M8 on it, Milwaukee 8 engine. They have tended to have issues, but everything I can tell, it's from the earlier models. So I might get lucky on this one. But there's certain things that I'm looking out for and I'm paying attention. So if something starts to happen, I know what's up and I know what to do. And that's one of those, I'm really torn about whether to take it in to get a servicing done when I hit my mileage, or do it myself for the first time, just to get my hands on every part of this bike, go through the servicing steps if I can find the information of exactly what they do for servicing. I don't know that it's actually in warranty, but with the service package I've got, it should be covered. So it comes down to a cost to bullshit ratio, because I'm always busy. And now that I'm back in the office, time is doubly so busy. So more research to be done, but in the meantime, I'm getting some miles in. I'm digging her. Even though she's nearly stock, she's got a lot more power than the Vulcan, and it's a joy to ride. I love being on her. And being ready for anything on the road that could possibly happen, even to the point of, I'll come up on an old timer who's pulled off on the side of the interstate, and he didn't have a helmet behind or anything, but I went ahead and pulled it off. I was doing good 80, 85, running with traffic, pulled it off. Stopped within probably 30 yards of him, walked back, checked on him. He was good to go. Ex-Marine. He'd been stuck under an overpass on 40 at one point with 4 French Canadians who couldn't speak a lick of English, so that was a funny story I got out of that. But, knowing how to do a quick decel to get off the road, out of traffic, and go check on somebody on the side of the road that might need help. So, don't go blindly into things. Do a little bit of research, look into it, see what you can do. So, that's my 2 cents for today. Peace out, y'all.